It's check and mate.
That's brilliant, really. You know, you are clever, you really are.
Well, it really is checkmate, isn't it?
Yes, I've really been checkmated. I can't move.
Good night, Daphne.
Good night, Roland.
Night-night, Daphne.
Night-night, Monica.
Come on.
Well, now, I can't see anything wrong with these. They look perfectly lovely to me. Oh, it's French cigarettes. Oh, it's disgusting. Stinking. Oh, that place.
Sparkling eyes and a pair of ruby lips.
Good morning, Daphne.
Morning, Monica. Hope you had a nice night.
Very nice. Thank you.
Morning, Daphne. Monica likes her coffee ground, but I expect you prefer tea, wouldn't you? We've still got some of that lapsang souchong left if you feel a bit exotic. What do you fancy, eh?
I'm not exotic. I've never had any pretensions to be exotic. I'm just a quite ordinary person, and I've accepted myself as such. My taste is simple, but I've always understood it to be very good. But I wouldn't impose it on anybody. Certainly not you, Roland. We've always agreed we would not impose on each other. So I'll just have tea.
Huh?
Just ordinary tea.
Huh?
Is this one mine?
Yes, it goes. Daphne, I may have got hold of the wrong end of the stick, but am I right in thinking something's got up your snitch? Perhaps you'd like to tell me what it is, eh? Not that I want to rush you. I know how you love to simmer your grievances for 3 hours before you serve them. I don't want to rush you, no, but I would like to know what I've done to make you put your mouth on.
My mouth on?
Well, you've got your mouth on, haven't you? I know that mouth of yours very well by now. When you screw it up like a cat's behind, I always know there's trouble coming, so what's wrong?
Nothing's wrong.
Good.
Nothing at all.
Good.
I'm quite happy about that new blind in the bathroom. I suppose Monica chose it.
Yes, she did. She brought it with her last night as a present, so I put them up. The curtains we had up there, they were all right, weren't they? But they were nothing to write home about.
Oh. I've no desire to compete with your friend Monica Bakewell. I mean, in matters of taste, her word is law. She's had all the advantages of a sophisticated upbringing, and I'm just a rough diamond from the north. I suppose Monica thought my curtains frightfully good for Wigan, but what for West 9? I may say that Wigan has led the world in design for cotton, but I don't suppose anybody knows about that down here. These curtains that I made are first-class cotton. They're unshrinkable, non-fade, and the design won't date. That thing now gracing our bathroom window will collect dust and talcum powder. Will be out of date in 2 years' time. Always supposing it'll last that long.
Monica, breakfast ready.
Be with you in 5 minutes, darling.
It's only a new blind in the bathroom. I don't know what you're getting so aerated about.
I gave up a lot of my time to make those curtains, Roland.
Oh, so you enjoyed that, didn't you?
I had to make a special trip to Oxford Street to my dinner hour and no lunch. And then, poof, down they come again. Because they don't fit in with Monica Bakewell's ideas for our bathroom. She's only here once a fortnight. I have to live with that blind all the time. I don't go into her home and say, put that up on the wall and put this up at the window. I wouldn't dream of interfering in her way of life. Just because she's your paramour doesn't mean to say she can come into my home and tell me what to do. She comes in here mooning about all over you and making the place smell of garlic and French scent. When I came in last night, the place smelled like a brothel.
Yeah, how do you know what a brothel smells like?
I walked into that bathroom and looked straight at that blind. Talk about Toulouse-Lautrec. Loose living may be all right for some people, but it's not my idea of a good time. Anything that woman says is gospel to you. Because you've got a fad on Greek food, we've got to wrap everything up in vine leaves. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, a vine is something that grows up the wall with grapes on it. I mean, wrapping things up in vine leaves should be left to the Greeks. That's their way of life, and they like it, but I don't. She's nothing but a petty dictator. And you're letting her rule your life. She even got you playing chess now. If she was to tell you it was smart and fashionable to stick your head in a gas oven, you'd do it. You're nothing but a lapdog. Roland. 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 There's no need to behave like this, Roland. I'm so sorry for this intrusion, Monica. And Roland can be very abrupt sometimes. I mean, you could have been doing anything, couldn't you? I mean, he's no right to come barging in like this. I mean, just because you're his paramour, his girlfriend, I mean, there's no need to treat you like someone he's just picked up off the streets. I really do apologise on his behalf. I really do think, Roland, you ought to learn how to control yourself more.
You can push me so far, Daphne. So far, Miss Pegg. And then you push me over the top. She hates your blind, Monica. She thinks it makes this place look like a horse house. Oh, so the blind comes down and we put back her curtains. Myself, I don't give a tuppenny what we have up here. A bead curtain made of conchos would do for me, but I will not stand this neurosis. I will not stand it! I'm a free man. I'm a free man. I owe you nothing, Miss Pegg, nothing. I'm not married to you. I don't even like you. I despise your frigid, parochial kid gloves and no-drawers attitude. Your two-faced respectability. You tell Monica to her face what you just said about her. Ha! No, you don't have the guts, do you? Anyway, these curtains of yours are going to go back. They've got to stay up because Daphne Pegg wants them up.
I don't want them up there.
What?
You're making a mountain out of a molehill. I mean, he's got himself all worked up over a trifle. I mean, all I said was...
Yes?
That my curtains would last, and your blind was very fashionable. I mean, there's a lot to be said for fashion, and something cheap and smart can be much more fun than expensive stuff that will last. So just take those curtains down, Roland, and let's put this blind back up. I know I'm inclined to be a bit old-fashioned, Monica, but when I came in that bathroom last night and saw that blind, it did give me rather a shock. Now, come on, Roland. Let's be adult about this. Let's have no more childishness. Let's put this blind back up again. Oh! Oh. It does grow on you, doesn't it? Oh dear, your water's gone cold. Oh, come on, Roland. Let's leave Monica in peace. I'm so sorry for all this disruption, Monica. Come on, Roland, for the last time.
These curtains of yours are going up.
I don't want them up. I told you I want the blind.
You hate the blind, you love the curtains.
I like the blind now. It's what I always wanted.
Oh, no, dear. These curtains are going to go back and they're going to stay back. I realise now these aren't just curtains. They're your way of life. I didn't realise how precious they were to you. These curtains of yours are going to stay up here forever.
You are behaving like a little boy. You are deliberately trying to embarrass me.
The curtains, I put them up and they're going to stay up.
They're my curtains, so that I can do what I like with them.
Stay in the bathroom.
Give me my curtains.
Leave them alone. I'll see them in hell first. They're going up, they're going to stay up.
Oh. Oh. Look what you've done! My new shoes! They'll never be the same again!
Yes, well, as I say, your breakfast is ready when you are.
You are so boorish and so cruel and so crude.
You go back to Bolton and your pig trotters.
I do hope this will all be cleaned up by the time I return this evening, Mr. Moody. I mean, we may eat pig trotters up in the north, but at least we don't throw them all over the floor. Goodbye, Monica.
Clear off, rat bag.
Miss Pegg's office? Oh, hello. I'm afraid she's not arrived yet. I think there's been a delay on the trains. Yes. I'll get her to call you the moment she comes in. Bye. Morning.
Morning.
Morning, Daphne.
Traffic bad your way this morning? Traffic.
Did Mr. Moody give you a lift this morning?
I came by public transport.
You're wet through. Is it raining? Oh, Daphne, look at your new shoes. They're ruined and they're your new ones. Oh, Daphne!
I can't attend to anything at the moment, Miranda, until I've sorted myself out.
but
Now,
Daphne,
just a coffee, please, Miranda. Just 2 lumps. I've got a great deal on my mind this morning.
But,
I
Daphne-
don't care who's phoned or who wants to see me. They must wait until I'm in a better frame of mind. Hate to buy things in a hurry. It's quite much time. And buy things that match. Oh, that Roland Moody. Most inconsiderate and boorish man I've ever met. I hope you enjoyed the show. There's an interval now for refreshments. It's all that Moody's fault. He forced me into the bath this morning. I mean, normally I wouldn't have minded, but I was dressed. I mean, I don't normally bath with Mr. Moody. Well, Monica was in there anyway. So that's why I'm late. Look, my new shoes. I can't stand another moment of Moody.
She's definitely getting up my snitch.
Well, I like her. But she's not everyone's money. She's an acquired taste.
I woke up very happy this morning, very happy. I had a wonderful night with Monica. Couldn't have been better. I was really feeling great. I did a quick workout, 12 press-ups. I wasn't even puffed. I really felt good. I went out, I was quietly cooking breakfast for everyone when suddenly, wham, all hell breaks loose.
Perhaps Daphne got the needle because you put up Monica's curtains.
Of course she did, we all know that. Daphne took one look at what was in the bathroom. She reverted instantly back to what she is. A possessive, primitive, hypocritical, two-faced, devious old bag. Madame Defarge of Bolton. We all know why we had the Barney. The question is, why should I put up with this, Sid? I don't need this aggro, I don't. Why should I put up with it? Yes. No, it's got the pox. That's right, sir. Your commode is deeply infested with Anobium punctatum. Woodworm. How do I know the woodworm's active? Because when I tap the sides, a little voice says, "Come in." So I can't buy it, I'm afraid, sir. Now, I've got enough decaying things around here already. That's right, sir. Your commode is just like me this morning. It's got a touch of your Anobium punctatum.
2, that's 6. That'll be 6 each one.
Good evening.
Good evening. Would you like some... Oh, I'm sorry. I was just measuring. Would you like some tea?
How long's it been there?
I've only just made it.
Thank you very much.
You're late tonight. I was
Yeah.
expecting you 10 minutes ago.
I had to stop off to get my packing case. Thank you very much. I'm sorry if you were distressed this morning by my conduct. I'm not sorry for what I did, but I'm disappointed you took it in that way. The whole thing was demeaning for all of us. All my ideas about how to live one's life with tolerance, humanity, understanding, they all went out of the window. And I'm sorry about that, but I'm not sorry about what I did.
You're merely echoing my own feelings.
Yes, quite. Since you do not regret any of your actions, since you show no sign of remorse, no hint of apology, then yes, we've had it, as I expected. Which is why I brought this tea chest home. I want to collect a few items, part of the stock of my shop.
Yes, of course. You must collect them. And that hideous vase, for instance, that wasn't part of the fixtures and fittings we originally bought. No, do. Take all your bits and pieces. Oh, I'm sorry. That's my overnight bag.
Oh?
I've packed it.
Good. Great.
Just a precaution. I mean, had you come in here and been even a little contrite, I'd have said nothing more about it. I mean, we might have even been able to pick up a few of the threads and resumed our hitherto convivial existence. It would be impossible now. Too degrading. So I shall leave as soon as I've changed my things. Unless you want another cup.
No, I do not require another cup of anything, thank you, Daphne.
Right. Well, tomorrow we shall consult a solicitor. Tidy up the financial side of things. I had thought of partitioning, but measuring up just now, it proved to be unsuitable. I mean, it was a question of the bathroom, and the noise from the other side of the partition, well, just wasn't a good idea. No, all things considered, it seems our ways must part. I mean, obviously, we both feel the need for privacy, so I shall take what I need tonight, and I'll come back later for the rest of my things.
I don't see the necessity of consulting a solicitor to arbitrate on this matter. Well, can't think that you and I are so bankrupt in our relationship we have to have other people to sort us out. I'm sure, given goodwill on both sides, that we can reach some sort of understanding.
I do not wish to continue sharing this flat with you, Roland.
Ditto. But whoever walks out, the other one will have to pay him what he paid to move in.
Or pay her.
Yeah. If you walk out, leave me the flat, I shall owe you £850.
And if you leave, I shall owe you 800.
Yeah, I don't have 850.
Ditto.
No. So, I suggest we play for it.
Play with what for it?
I suggest we play a game of chance. Let the gods of fortune decide who shall own the flat.
Oh, I like that idea.
We play a game, and whoever loses also loses the flat, right?
Right.
No comebacks?
If I lost, I wouldn't dream of coming back.
I mean, there'd be no niggling, no nagging afterwards. If you lost, you lose, that's it, finish, you go.
Or vice versa.
Fair dues, right. Right, what shall we play? I stopped off on my way home. I bought a few games, which you fancy. There's drafts, or Ludo, there's Tiddlywinks, Happy Families, or Snakes and Ladders. Which do you fancy?
I have a choice.
It's your privilege.
Poker.
Poker?
5 cards each and then we draw.
I didn't buy a pack of cards.
We've already got one in the drawer.
Oh?
Do you want to examine them?
No, they seem fine to me, but you're quite sure you want to play poker with me? I'm very good, you know.
I used to play poker in school.
I don't wish to appear ungallant, but that was a bit of a time ago.
I'll take my chance. Hope my luck hasn't deserted me. Would you like to cut?
What, my throat? Listen, I've got a very good set of tiddlywinks here.
Has your courage deserted you?
I just don't want to lose the flat on just one hand.
Nor do I. Butterbeans.
What?
We'll divide them equally, and the one who finally gets them all is the winner.
Right. Well, then that's two for you. Two
Are we
for me.
playing for the fixtures and then the fittings?
No,
and then
winner takes all.
And the loser walks out?
Right. 3 for you. 3 for me. 2 for you. 2 for me.
I'll raise you 3.
I'll see you.
Full house. Queens and tens.
4 9s.
No cards, thanks.
Dealer takes 4. You to bet. Well, that's me finished. I'll pack up and go.
Oh, well, you needn't take all your things tonight, Roland.
Oh, thank you. I'll arrange to have my heavy stuff collected, if that's all right with you.
Oh, perfectly.
But you didn't have anything. Not even a pair of 2s.
Bluff. My Uncle Arthur taught me that the great art of poker was bluff. He was a lovely man, my Uncle Arthur. He was the one who taught me how to do this.
I don't wish to know anything more about your Uncle Arthur.
Will you leave me a forwarding address so that I can send on your mail?
I'll be sleeping under the counter in my shop for the next few days. I'll let you know where I am when I've found the place.
I'll give you a cheque for the remainder of your share of the rent that you paid.
No, you can have that on me.
Oh, you're
No,
entitled.
you keep it. And, my other stuff, my Michelangelo, my record player, won't be any way, I hope.
Oh, no.
I'll arrange to have it collected as soon as I can.
Yes, I'm sure you will.
Well, be nice to make your acquaintance, Daphne.
It's been most interesting meeting you, Roland. I wouldn't have missed it for the world.
Here's the key.
Thank you.
Goodbye, Miss Pegg.
Goodbye, Mr. Moody. Rolling! We've overslept! Oh. Rolling!
My God!
Hello? You're in early.
I thought it was her come to haunt me.
What's up?
Roland, Moody and Daphne Pegg are no longer in business.
She giving you the elbow?
No, Sydney, I gave her the elbow. I walked out on her last night. And I feel marvellous. Reborn. A new man. I never fancied her the moment I set eyes on her. That pinched-up, underprivileged, aggrieved little face. And I could never live according to her sex-starved, neurotic, inhibited ideas. I mean, I'm well shot of her, Sid. I'm going down to Alf's Cafe now. I'm going to have myself some breakfast, and then I'm going to find myself a flat on my own. On your own, Sid, that's the way a man should live. He's born alone. He dies alone. And that's the proper order of things. No, I can never live according to her sex-starved ideas. I'm tired of making concessions, giving way. I'm my own man, Sid. My own man.
Right.
Yes, please, Miranda.
You sound happy this morning.
I am happy, Miranda. Freedom, Miranda, is a prerequisite of every human soul. I have lived my life trying to please other people. Now, I have only myself to think of. It's a new experience.
What's happened? You look 10 years younger.
Roland Moody is off my back.
Really?
The whole thing has gone foot.
Pardon?
Foot. Oh, how wonderful. No more dirty socks soaking in the bath. My toothpaste to myself. The sudden marvellous confidence of knowing there'll always be toilet paper in the lavatory. Oh, men are so thoughtless about the little things that help to run our homes smoothly. Men should not be allowed to intrude upon our lives except for purely procreative reasons, Miranda. We don't need them. No, we definitely don't need them. Here comes that dirty old man again. I'll soon get you. You peeping Tom!
My name's Charles, actually.
Oh. Oh, what a lovely name. Do have a cup of coffee.
Oh, that's enormously kind of you.
And, don't hurry. I like having you there.
Hello.
Hello?
Daphne. Are you phoning from the office? That's not right, you know, using the government's money for private phone calls. They've enough trouble with the balance of payments as it is.
This is important, Auntie Ethel. Roland and I have agreed to have a split.
Pardon?
I want to pay him £800.
Daphne, do you know what you're doing?
Of course I do. Well, he's left me the flat, and as he paid £800 for the fixtures and fittings, I feel it only fair to make it up to him. So, you know that little legacy that Uncle Arthur left me, which you put in your building society? Well, do you think you could have it transferred to me now?
Just a minute. Roland is leaving, did you say?
Darling, you know what they say. Lucky at cards, unlucky at love. I think it was marvellous of you just to walk out like that.
Well, I couldn't take any more of that Sunday school teacher morality of hers.
And her taste is appalling. I'm delighted you left.
So am I. Now, you say you haven't got a furnished flat to let at the moment.
I've got a super one coming in next month. Little Venice with its own patio.
Sounds great. What I'll do then is move into a quiet hotel for the time being.
I couldn't allow that.
Well, I can't live in my shop for a month.
You're not going to.
What am I going to do then?
You're coming to live with me.
Really?
Look, my husband's away for another month and the housekeeper's in Brighton.
Oh.
You sound doubtful.
No.
Perhaps my flat wouldn't suit you.
If you're there, anything would suit me.
Oh, Rolly. Ooh, you know, I look at you and I get a pain.
Is that good?
It's lovely. Let's take the afternoon off. I'll show you my little pad.
I better tell Sid where I'll be, because I've got someone coming in later to offer me a grandfather clock.
I've got a lot more than that to offer you.
I hope I've done right. Oh, yes. Fine. Oh, I thought it was raw. Oh, come in, George.
Hello, Duff. How are you? Got any leftovers?
No, but you can make yourself a cheese sandwich.
Oh, ta.
Well, don't just stand there, George. Ron would never let me struggle on my own like this. He was a very kind and considerate man. As for all his faults, you could always rely on him. Oh! Thank you, George.
Nice bit of leg there, Duff.
Oh,
I mean it. Oh, didn't you know I was a leg man? Good leg's basic. It's better than a pretty face any day of the year.
oh. Yes. You know, George, I've got used to you, passing through and playing you. Ah! Sandwich. No, a cello. Oh. That was a nice thing to say, George.
What?
About my legs.
Oh, aye, but you'll have heard that before.
Oh, no, nobody's actually said that before.
Well, I've always admired your ankles, Duff, since the first day we met.
Oh. But on the train coming down from the north?
Yeah.
Well, you actually noticed my legs then?
Couldn't miss 'em.
Oh. I thought your cello was your be-all and end-all.
No, I have me moments.
Oh, how nice. I mean...
But I don't get much time.
Oh, no, not with your practice on your cello.
Oh, that's right. It means there's no time for mucking about. Well, get on with it, I say, and cut the cackle.
Pardon?
Is that your homemade pork pie in the fridge?
Pie?
Yeah, in the fridge.
Oh, yes. Shall I make you a few chips to go with it?
Oh, I'd like that.
I'll just go and change them.
And meanwhile, might I finish off the rest of that cheese?
Well, you don't want it to go mouldy, do you?
You can have what you want, George. I shan't be a moment.
You know, Duff, I always feel very much at home here. I don't know what it is, but you radiate a kind of feminine warmth. A sort of relaxing security. Oh, what's the word I want?
Maternal?
Oh, heck no. I don't go for that maternal hang-up. I'm no mother's boy. I like my women sexy and straightforward.
Oh, how nice. I mean, this, Roland has moved on, you know.
Left?
Yes.
You?
Yes, I'm on my own now.
It's making a mistake.
You think so?
Well, the last thing I'd do would be to walk out on you.
Well, yes? Oh, well, that is, Roland and I were never quite in tune, you know. I mean, our values were a little different. I mean, one would have thought, being of the same generation. Well, he's a lot older than I am. But one would have thought. But age doesn't enter into it, does it, George? I mean, I've noticed that about the young people these days, that age is no obstacle to them. I mean, they accept you for what you are. I've noticed in the office with the young people, and I feel very strongly that the generation gap is not of their making. If you'd like to put some knives and forks on the table, we'll have a nice, cosy little meal together.
Oh, great.
There's some wine in the cupboard. Roland bought it, but I'm going to settle with him for what he's left from the flat. No, you mustn't do that. You mustn't shake it. No, that's Roland's best claret. No, you mustn't shake it. Roland knew all about those sophisticated things. I remember once when I'm making a chicken casserole and... Yes, well, he had his points, but the right wine isn't everything. Are you still in the YMCA?
No.
Oh, you're not in some nasty little room, I hope.
Well, actually...
George, you and I have a lot in common, don't we?
Well, yeah.
And it's been going through my mind ever since you arrived this evening and said about my... It's been going through my mind that I might possibly share this flat with someone.
Great.
Really?
I don't like to think of you being lonely.
Oh, George, you really do say the nicest thing.
Well, me going off like this and leaving you.
Going off?
Hazel and me.
Hazel?
Yeah, we're going up north.
Just the two of you?
Yeah, doing the clubs. She plays the flute, see, and we've worked out this routine, as you might say. Flute with cello backing, a song or two thrown in, get some money together for next term.
Hazel, you said?
She's great.
On the flute?
Any way you look at her.
Nice legs?
Knockout.
Sharing your room?
Sure.
You like your chips well done?
Just how they come.
So, when do you leave?
Day after tomorrow.
Oh.
Oh, I popped round tonight because I'm tied up tomorrow and I wanted to say goodbye.
Oh, that was nice of you, George.
Oh, and, yeah, I bought you these, concert, Mozart. Well, I can't make it, but you can use them, can't you? Take one of your friends.
Oh, thank you. That was very thoughtful of you.
And, your favourite mints to eat in the interval.
Oh, I shall enjoy them. You'll keep in touch.
You bet.
I shouldn't like to lose touch.
Not I hope. I'll be back next term.
Hungry as ever?
You bet, Daff.
Your chips are nearly done.
Great. Great.
Really? Oh, darling Rowley.
I don't think I can. Could we have a cup of tea, do you think?
Yes, of course, darling. I'll make us a cup of tea. You know, Rowley, I've had lovers before. Well, quite a few, I must admit. Never, not ever anyone quite like you. Oh, you're fantastic. Just what a business girl needs. All right, darling. I know a cup of tea. I'll be right back. Here we are, my darling Roly. Roly? Roly. Dear Monica, thanks for everything. It's been great, but I wouldn't last out a month of this. In matters of love, I can cope with a minuet, but not the charge of the Light Brigade. Very sorry to be such a letdown to you. Love, Roland. Oh, damn.
Is that you, Daphne? Will you open this door? I've been sat on that train for the past 3 hours and I'd like to take my shoes off and get to bed. Oh. Now, you needn't feel bad about not coming to meet me, but I wanted to get here as quickly as I could. I don't like the idea of you being here in London on your own, so I thought I'd come straight down and stay with you. Oh, that's better. Well, first things first, Daphne. I want you to get onto the gas board tomorrow and arrange for a new gas cooker to be moved in.
But Auntie...
I don't care for that old one that you've got. And now that Roland's moved out, there's
He's
no
not moved
reason...
out.
What?
He came back at lunchtime.
Is he here now?
No. No, he's gone out again. He won't be back till much later.
Well, I've had my journey for nothing then.
Well, I didn't ask
It's
it.
always the same with you, Daphne. You never know your own mind from one minute to the next. Do you expect me to live here with a man? A ménage à trois, as they say in France? Well, that's not my cup of tea at all. Where am I going to lay my head tonight?
Oh, well, you can have my bedroom for tonight, Auntie Ethel. I'll sleep on the couch.
I shall speak to Mr. Moody first thing in the morning. This fly-by-night behaviour is not what one expects from a gentleman. Oh, well, I must go and lay down. My lumbago's bothering me, and I shall get the twitches if I stay up any longer. Call me at 7. I'd like tea with lemon, hot buttered toast, and Mr. Moody's explanation.
What? Yes. Who's it? Oh, God, what's happening? Yes, hello.
Hello? Roland, is that you?
Naturally.
I was just thinking, you must be very uncomfortable in that shop. Why not be my guest until you find a place of your own?
Are you a guest?
Well, I feel rather bad about it. I mean, you being all on your own.
Really? Really? Have you got the champagne, darling? Just a moment, Bob. I'll open the champagne for you. Sorry, Daphne's rather a lot of noise, this end. Yes. I feel there's nothing Kurt's got. Yeah?
I said, I'm sorry. Am I interrupting something?
No, it's just a few friends called round, you see. No, Barbara, please, let me open the champagne. Daphne, can you just hang on for just a moment? Come on, give it to me, darling. No, let me. That's right. Right, hold your glass up. That's right. Now go and sit with Yvette. No, go on. No, stop it. Darling, please, darling. I'm on the phone. Hello, Daphne? You still there?
Yeah.
If you're feeling a bit lonely, I don't mind giving you 5 minutes.
Oh no, I'm not lonely. I'm not at all lonely. It's just that I need you, Roland.
What?
Are you there?
Yeah.
It's gone very quiet there. Am I spoiling your party? I suppose I am a bit of a wet blanket, even on the end of a telephone.
You need me?
I know I've taken you for granted in the past, Roland. I've used you, in fact.
Well, we've used each other.
The thing is...
But your Auntie Ethel's moved in.
How do you know?
Well, the only reason you'd phone me and ask me to come back, isn't it? Daphne. Daph.
Don't you need me just a tiny bit? It's true, Auntie Ethel is here. But I'd rather move out than live with her. And the place is awfully empty without you, Roland. And we do understand one another, don't we? I mean, that blind was just a minor irritation, and I've put it back up again now, Roland.
Oh, does it look nice?
Oh, it looks lovely.
But what about our game of cards? I mean, you won the flat, it's yours.
Oh, no, it's ours. Oh, please, let it be ours. Please, come home, Mr. Moody.
Certainly, Miss Pegg.